Yeah, you might want to just start that going manually, so because we're starting to run out of power.
Oh, okay.
So just stick 20 in, so you can get the 4 to make enough conduits. Or no, you need 3 each, so you need 6 total.
Oh, I actually can make the pattern right now. So it's 4 quartz to make a fused quartz. Got it. Pattern done. Toss that in here. Good. Pattern made. But you said start doing that manually.
Yep, so we need at least 6 fused quartz.
Okay, we are actually pretty low on other quartz.
It's fun.
We've always been kind of low.
I have all of them, and I'm going to throw them in the manual.
Oh, we've got another quartz essence.
Okay. Oh, so we need to craft it, so. That's weird.
Oh, yeah, because nether quartz is for stuff besides just nether quartz. So
Right.
It's staying as that.
Okay, so I did as much as I could manually, so I'll toss quartz in here. Let's see, I'll even toss that in there. So,
I'm going to manually burn up these remaining binder composites because you'll need them.
all right, so I can say pressurized. No, where is
Pressurized fluid conduit.
Did I not make a chip for that? I'm pretty sure I did. There it is. Alright, so put the chip in. Alright, so how many did we need?
We need at least 12, so 2 crafts will make 16.
Alright. But I'll just say 12 and it should do the bare minimum, so. Start! Got 8 so far. Alright, got him.
All right, bring them on up.
Alright. So we just replaced the cabling?
Yep.
If I right click on it, will it just auto replace?
No, because they're from different mods. So
Okay, so
Nope.
need to use the pickaxe. I have to replace that too.
But you don't need the don't use the transfer whatever thing. The
Oh, okay.
conduits has one built in.
Oh, okay.
The
So,
transfer node, yeah, you don't want those.
okay, perfect. Then let me knock these out real quick. Oops. Alright. So, shift right click. Sure, I want it about right there-ish.
Yeah, this is from the same mod that has our conduits. Notice they look very similar.
Alright. There we go.
All right. Now, right click on the conduit connector up here.
Okay.
Connector itself.
Alright, got it.
All right, and see where it says auto extract never active?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and click on that until it says always active.
Always active.
Start piping steam out. Yeah,
Oh.
now we're cooking with gas.
There we go.
We are not making very much RF per tick this way, though.
But it's in addition to what the reactor is making.
That is not the case.
That is
The
not.
reactor is only making steam now. Okay. Now it's not getting
Oh.
water fast enough.
Which we can
We
replace
gotta
these.
replace the. Not the one right above the alloy smelter, because that's giving us yellorium.
Right. So just knock that out. Knock that out. All right, and that. That. That.
And then set it to always active on
The sink.
Now we're getting water. Now that should be... Yeah, it's constantly making steam. Now we're cooking with gas.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out.
Now, okay, because we were making, what, 516 RF a tick before?
Yeah, something like that.
And so it's still rising how much it's making, so...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're on par with what we were making, and it's going above. So right now it's just making a little bit more than before.
Yeah, looks like.
All right. Now the capacitor, however, over here, isn't actually doing anything anymore.
Yeah, we should break that and put it on this tap instead of that first energy conduit.
Oh, okay. So, pickaxe.
Yep.
Got it.
Then you'll just break that first energy conduit and stick the capacitor on there.
All right. Pickaxe. All right, and shift, right click.
Yep, there you go. And then that should... Let me check the... Oh yeah, it's working fine.
Yep. Very good. So now we can actually take some of this extra cabling.
Now, actually, our reactor is not keeping up with our turbine. I mean, it's not a problem, but we can have a more powerful reactor powering this exact turbine. So when we need more power...
We just need to build up the reactor more.
Yep. We do not need to upgrade our turbine yet. If you look at the turbine controller, you'll see it says rotors perform best at 900 or 1800 RPM.
Where's that? Yeah.
If you highlight, put your cursor over the rotor speed. So as long as we are under 1800, we don't need to upgrade our turbine.
Good. Rotors kept over speed for too long may fail catastrophically.
Yes, that's why you want to be under 1800.
All right.
It's cool. I'm just building the underside so that way, as they expand the reactor, they can work underneath it safely and do all of the piping and everything. I have the boring job right now.
Hey, Kura. So we now have... We're making, what, 25 more RF a tick through this method?
Yep. I mean, not a ton more because we're not at one of the best RPMs.
Right. Am I lagging a bit? I don't see me lagging a bit. I do have a lag between when you say something and there's the
stream delay?
Yeah, stream delay. All right, so got this made. So we can check that
I've
off.
never actually used one of these before. I like how it's you can watch it spinning.
Yeah. I guess my game is lagging a little bit. Oh, on YouTube is yelling at me a bit for from frame drops.
Dropping them frames.
Dropping them frames, but I've tried to fix it before, and no matter what, it's mad at me.
YouTube gaming is not great. That's why
Sad.
YouTube gaming hasn't really taken off.
Yeah, but I like to do both, so that way, depending on which side you're coming from, you can watch it. Anyway, I do need food. Okay.
Okay.
But there you go. We created an actively cooled reactor and a turbine.
All right. Turbine, check. Actively
They're
cooled.
separate because you can pump steam into other things for power, but
Right. We still haven't made the 1,000 RF a tick yet, but...
right.
See, our current cables do... electric cables do what, 5,000?
I think so, yeah.
All right. So good. We have our expansion room, and we have that going. Yeah. Electricity!
I mean, I guess if you care, you can replace this power tap on the reactor itself with another reactor casing, because we don't need it anymore. But,
Yeah, we'll do that when we expand the reactor some.
that makes sense.
Let's see. Do you make a mini CO farm?
Is it Minicio in this?
Minicio.
It is not Minicio because we're not using magical crops. We're using mystical agriculture, but we do have a Inferio farm, I think it's called. Not
Yeah.
Inferio.
We go ahead.
Inferium.
That would be over here.
Yeah, that's over that away. Yeah, we have Inferium, which is like Minicio.
Yep.
Yep. We haven't done a whole lot with it, but we have gotten it started.
Yeah. So, we also need to make those iron and diamond seeds. Yes, we are using jetpacks. See, there we go. There's his jetpack.
Yep. We are using jetpacks because angel rings are a pain to find a bat for.
It's so bad. Make Civico or whatever it's called to make armor of it.
Yeah, we could make Supremium armor.
That's right, we haven't done any Supremium yet. So, but we are thinking next what to do because we've made today we were working on the turbine for the reactor. So that way it's actively cooled, got that done. So next step, I guess, Supremium?
Yeah, I mean,
How
do you
to go
make
about...
Supremium in this? Bleh.
So are you guys not going to make that reactor thing or whatever that I made all the space for?
This is future expansion.
Yeah, we don't need the power yet, so we're not adding more to it.
Okay.
But we are definitely going to, so.
Right.
Well, there's 2 layers for all of it.
Perfect. That
And
is
there's a
actually
hole on the
fantastic.
far side so that you
Yep.
can go down when you're all the way over there.
That is fantastic. Thank you very much.
Fan, turbine, it's a joke. I get it.
Hold still for a second.
Sorry, Curry. This is ow. Private server. Okay. So,
Well, you can actually just make patterns for. If you look at Supremium
okay.
or Superium, super. Oh no, it is Supremium because Superium is before Supremium.
All right, so that would be
Because of course it is.
okay. Supremium.
Yep. This is all just patterns.
Okay.
The pain with Supremium is that you need so much Inferium.
Right. So, my first step should be to look at this Supremium ingot because that's how we get our metal.
I would just look at Supremium Essence.
Oh, okay. So, for that, we need
Welcome to the rabbit hole.
Infusion Crystals and Supremium S.
We have an Infusion Crystal, and it does not get used up.
Alright. So we need Superium Essence to make Supremium Essence.
Yep. And
So-
to make Superium essence, you need intermedium essence. To make
Yep.
intermedium essence, you need prudentium essence, and to make prudentium essence, you need inferium essence.
Okay. So, I guess we need to work on inferium essence.
Well, we've got that coming automatically. That's what the farm is that your friend in chat said the Minicio seeds.
Right.
It's inferium seed.
Okay. So,
And so I'm just going to plant more because we've got even more that I haven't planted yet. Except that it doesn't read.
then what I will do is make patterns to convert them to the higher grades.
Yep, that is what you need to do.
All right. And the infusion crystal is inside the grid already, correct?
It should be, yeah.
Okay. So, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patterns, I think.
Yeah. I guess we've also got a lot of inferium just coming from the mob farm. Mobs drop it, so.
Oh, okay. So I'll make 5 more pattern chips.
For inferium, we have 1.7k
Oh, okay.
in the thing.
That is probably not going to be enough for our needs, but it's coming at least.
I'm happy with whoever watches my live stream. I also edit them down and put them on the channel later.
I
Alright.
have 55 levels of... I was working on the mob farm.
Alright, pattern in.
Store all.
So, Supremium Essence, check.
I really don't like that Supremium and Superium are both a thing.
Superium
So
Essence,
confusing.
check. Now, Intermedium, check. Come on. Okay, now my my client's lagging. There we go. Now I need Prudentium. Check.
Those will actually be useful to have patterns for anyway, because
Yeah.
all the intermediate steps are useful for other seeds.
And I'll just do Inferium Essence. Well, no, I don't need a one for Inferium Essence, do I? No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think... Can you even craft inferium? think we can.
No, not really. So,
Yeah, you can uncraft prudentium essence.
all right. So, Inferium to Prudentium to Intermedium to Superium to Supremium. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Toss all. Oh, I need a crafter.
You'll probably want to have them all in the same crafter so that they don't try to use the infusion crystal at the same time.
Right.
Until we get something else set up for that.
Which is good because I need to make a new crafter. Anyway. Okay, that technically means I have a free slot in that one. I'll have to remember. Okay. Crafter. While it's working, let me see. I should just put it... Yeah, let's put it right there. Next to the crafter tier 3.
Spot for it?
Oh yeah, this we're actually on our 13th crafter?
Huh. That's a few, right?
Yeah. What can I say? I love making these patterns and automating everything. I like to go and say, I need this end result. Make it for me.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Processing. Well, really just needs to finish making that one basic processor. It's hard to say what a good solution for that is. Curtis says he wants to play Sky Factory, but none of his friends want to play it, so...
Make
there's-
new friends.
There are a couple free networks you can join to play multiplayer. I used to play on Mine Your Mind.
Okay, so the crafter is set up to be able to make Superium essence.
So Superium or Supremium?
Both.
Okay, good. Well, let's see if it works.
Oh wait, I think I'm missing something. Oh no, I was looking at the input. So yeah.
No, we already have 4 Supremium. Weird.
Okay. So what are we doing with these now again?
We can make armor out of it.
And oh, sorry, and it said set bonuses that we can fly.
What are we missing?
Because we're just making
It says missing infusion crystals because it wants 1 for each step. I'll make some more infusion crystals.
Oh, okay.
Who cares?
1 for each pattern, really?
Yeah, just because this is confused.
Okay.
And I guess they do get used up over time, so I can just make a number of them.
Okay. Is there a pattern for them?
Yeah, but the problem with that is if you were auto-crafting something that needed it, you might end up getting it crafting even more.
Oh, yeah. So how does the flight on this armor work? Because I see...
I think it just works.
Does it, if you are not holding space, does it let you hover in midair and just stay in that one spot? Unlike the hover we have?
If it is like anything else that gives you creative flight, then yes, you'd use shift.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so we can craft Supremium essence now. Looks like it'll work just fine. It's just we need to collect more Inferium still.
Oh, okay. So
because for each ingot we will need 2 Supremium and oh wow, you got to make a bunch of ingots. Hey, you want to start making more patterns?
Yep, I'm on it. So
so we need also to be able to make base essence ingots, Inferium ingots, Prudentium ingots, Intermedium ingots, Superium ingots, and Supremium ingots. So an ingot for each step.
Okay, and so that's let's see. Let's just make a bunch more patterns.
Now, are we getting prosperity shards automatically? That's also a question. Oh yeah, we should be because we are sieving sand automatically at this point, right?
Right. We should.
Okay, so we are getting prosperity shards automatically. Because that's how you make a base essence ingot.
Right.
And then you upgrade that to an Inferium ingot by adding Inferium, and so on.
All right. All right, well, let's making more patterns. Let me go ahead and put that in there. All right, so Supremium ingot using the Superium ingot and the essence?
Yes.
All right. And check.
Oh, actually, this is still not a bad idea to get all this set up, but we certainly cannot make Supremium armor yet.
Oh, okay.
Because we also need nether stars and wither skeleton skulls.
Okay, but we're on that path.
Yes. And we can make, can we make Superium armor? I mean, I don't know if we can't fly with Superium armor, but we can make Superium armor, it looks like.
All right, now I need to make the make Inferium ingot. Base essence ingot is something we have to do too.
Yep, base essence ingot is like iron and prosperity shards or something like that.
Right.
We should have the stuff.
Okay, so use that one and not the... Yeah, we would need more nuggets, so... Alright.
Yeah, the nuggets... Yeah, saying nuggets to ingots means that we would...
Yeah, it's working.
Whatever.
That's working in circles.
Yeah, and we don't want that. Especially if we don't want to get our machines to start doing that.
Yeah. There. Okay. Need another crafter. Luckily, that has just enough, but I'll make another crafter for future use. I'm making 2 crafters for future use. Okay. So now it's from, we can go from base base essence ingots all the way to supremium ingots. So that part is done. Essences and ingots are done.
Fantastic.
What next?
Well, you can look at Supremium armor, like Supremium chestplate and stuff.
All right. So
You'll
if
see
I
the
go,
Supremium armor core is something that I don't think we can make, but you can get a lot of the framework in place for it.
all right, armor core,
Premium armor core.
supremium armor core. Yeah, the big
Yep.
one. All right. So that would be the top one where we need the Nether Star. Oh, Superion armor core. I'm going to have to do a core chain.
Yep.
All right, more patterns it is.
Wait, is the loot bag opener over here not opening loot bags?
I do not know.
I don't know if Seth set it up.
I'm not sure it's doing anything. Importer, okay.
All right, so Superium armor core. I'll see.
Importer doing.
I see. I'm going to go from the cores and work backwards. So,
Yep, working backwards is always the way to do it.
see, why don't you look at how to craft Supremium armor, but look at the first one. Other ones are way more good. So,
So that's pumping.
we're working on it. All right, got that one. Yep, working on cores.
Is it the core dynamic? The crafter makes the uncommon bags and then exports them to the opener so it looks like it isn't working. Once we get enough ender pearls, we can change it to open legendary bags instead, is what Seth said.
Well, all of our loot bags are going somewhere. Because we have no loot bags in the system.
All right.
Oop, too far.
See, I don't
Oh,
think
it is working. It's just working very slowly, it looks like.
all right. I don't think you need the core. It is not need to be so expensive.
What?
He says we don't need the cores.
That's the only way to make premium armor.
I'm looking at the chest plate. That's tinkering table.
Yeah, and that requires a chest plate.
Yeah. The chest plate requires a core.
I mean, I think in the old magical crops, the whatever the top tier armor was there didn't require a core, but here in Mystical Act it does.
Look the first one. So yeah, I'm looking at it where charm slot is empty. It requires a core. Yep.
Yep, because it doesn't work exactly the same way as magic crops did. previous.
But we are automating everything. We will get there. Even with needing cores.